Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday, the 29th of March 2025. I hope you are keeping well. I'll give you a bit of an update on the situation in Thailand in a minute, and just to mention that this game will be the País expert level puzzle that I've chosen as my supplementary game for the day. So what's going on here? What do I now know that I didn't know before? Well, first of all, I think the damage in Bangkok is, and in Thailand in general, has been much less than it could have been. That's one thing. Of course, if you've seen that horrific building collapse where lots of people obviously died, which was the building was actually under construction at the time. That's horrific, but I think that's more of an exception than the rule, and we haven't seen many places that have totally collapsed. There are some hospitals here, high-rise hospitals, that have shown cracks in the buildings and some other damage, but nothing as severe as that. Regarding that situation, they believe that they have identified vital signs of 15 people, so it's possible that 15 people might survive. That's very remote possibility, I think, but let's hope that they can get them out. The SkyTrain and the subway are now operating, and so people can move around the city again. Hopefully there'll be less traffic around as well. Lots of people are still in hotels because they are not being allowed to go into buildings. A lot of this is companies actually companies lease buildings, and there are two stages to go through. First up, there's the building engineers. The building owners of the building will have to say it's safe, and then the owners of the company will have to say it's safe. So in fact, I've learned there are kind of multi-stages to get through for people to get their stuff, and many people still have their belongings. I mean, just everything. We live life on the telephone and our laptops and stuff like that, and people have left all of those inside the buildings. In many cases, wallets, door keys, just everything, because they fled in terror, and sometimes they weren't able to pick up their belongings in time. The public parks were open last night, and they're going to be open again tonight. Lots and lots of people slept in the parks last night, and Bangkok is a skyscraper town, really, a skyscraper city. I think I've shown you some pictures before of the skyline. We have lots and lots of condos and high-rise offices and stuff like that. It's an amazing skyline, actually. But people don't necessarily trust building. That builders have built things properly. This is the problem when you have corruption over many years. A kind of corruption that's endemic. People have less trust that things are being done correctly, because we often hear about, on the grapevine, we hear about, corners being cut and that kind of stuff. In actual fact, many years ago, I was speaking to a property developer who told me that architects know this, and they usually build in extra safety features and extra strength into the building, assuming that the contractors are going to not do it up to that limit. But by the time that they take off their part, it will be of a good enough standard. I have no idea if that's true or not, but anyway, that's what I was told a long time ago. What else? Oh yeah, about the public parks. They are having concerts right now in the public parks, in about 6 different parks, music concerts to assuage people's fears. Today and tomorrow, this weekend, they're having concerts, some by public groups. I mean like groups from universities or something like that, and some just also people that want to go and play can go and play in the lineup. And that's in 6 different public parks, trying to relax people, because people are still edgy. There is still the possibility of aftershocks, although I haven't felt any personally. I don't know. I haven't seen any reported. I don't think we've had any, but they can come, after a couple of 1 or 2 days, and so we are still fearful of that, I guess. So that's the latest news from Thailand. Anyway, let's hope we continue to do okay and don't get any more aftershocks. Right, let's get, yeah, no, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. Actually, that was of course, the epicenter is in Myanmar, and they have appealed for external help, which is very unusual and rare for the Burmese junta to do that. But the Thai military are going to help. So because Thailand is less affected than Myanmar, Thailand is going to send its military to help in that region. All right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku then. So as I said, El País, expert level game. We've got 6s blocking across here and up there. That's going to give us a 6. In that square, we'll take the 6 down to the bottom and across here and give us a 6 there. 6 up and down, or down and up if you prefer, and there's a 6 in that square there, and that's about it for the 6s, I think. We've got 8 blocking across there and 8 blocking across here. So that should be an 8, shouldn't it? And then 8 down here, 8 up there. That's going to give us an 8 in that square. We have 1 blocking across here and 1 blocking up here. So what do we know? We know that 1 is going to be in one of these 2 squares blocking across, and 1 up here means that's going to be a 1. Excuse me. We have 5 blocking across here. That gives me a 5 in this square. I think we can do 5 up here. We've got 5s like this, right? 5s like this. But when we look down here, we can see 5s in one of these 2 squares blocking back up. So, yeah, that's going to give us a 5 there. Okay, the missing digits here are 3, 7, 9, I think. So these are not 3, 7, or 9. They are 2 and 4. Any help on 2 or 4? I think no. If this is 2 or 4, what's missing in this column as well? So we're looking for 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got, this is 2 or 4, right? So we got 3 blocking here and here. So that's going to be a 3. 2, what is the other number? 9, I guess. So okay, so we've got 2 and 4 here, and now we've got the 9 blocking that square, so that's going to be the 9. And that means we'll have 2 and 4 left in those squares there. 9 now blocking across here and here means that's a 9. Five across this way and up there. Four blocking down there, there's a 4. The remaining digits here are 7 across there. There we go for the 7. This would be a 2. I guess I'm missing 3 and 9 in those squares. A 1 blocks this square and this square, so in that row there's 1. 8 blocks this square, so in that row there's our 8. Now we can say that this is a 4, and of course we know that's going to be a 2 up there because we had 4 and 2 in those squares before. Six and 1 block across here like this. So that's going to put 6 and 1 into those squares, and that will leave us here with 2 for this row. And if this is what's left then, so this will be 7, 8, is that right? Yeah, and this will be 2, 5, 2, 4, 5, I think. 2, 5, okay, down about 4. Oh, I can get this now, can't I? But I can't remember what it was. What was this again? 379. This is a 4. I hear a strange vibration. The thing is now, because I think we're quite kind of overly sensitive and worried about the possibility of getting aftershocks. When I hear anything strange, my ears start to perk up. I can hear a kind of strange vibration, but it's not earthquake-like, so I think we're all right. Well, I believe that we're looking for 2, 5, 7, and 9 in this column. 2, 5, 7, 9. I think I'm right. 2, 5, 7. I'll attack this square here. It's got to be a 9. We've got 1 across here, and all the way down there. Okay, let's go through the digits, see what we can see. I've kind of been doing that anyway, but it's easier if I highlight, I think. Four up here, 4 across there. Yeah, I missed that. Okay, so we've got 5 and 7 blocking down here, and we've got 5 and 7 across there. So we do have a pair of 5 and 7 in those squares. Now, hopefully that will give us something. I'm being optimistic. 5 and 7. So what else are we looking for? 3s. Do we know much about 3? No, not really. Do we know much about 4? Not a lot. 6s we already knew were down there. 8. Pair of 8s there. That's not much help. So no. Not very helpful, I would say, having a 5 and 7 there, but anyway. The sticking point. I'm not seeing anything, and so it's time to put in at least some pairs, and there's a lot of pairs, so I think we'll probably get it pretty soon. All right, let's do it. So we've got 7s in those squares, we've got 3s in those squares, and we've got 9s in those squares there. We've got 9s up here as well. We have got 1 and 6, isn't it, in these squares there. We have got 2s here, we have got 4s in those squares, and we've got 5s in those squares there. The 5 and 7, as I mentioned before, block like this. We get a pair of 5 and 7 in those 2 squares there. That means when we got the 8 blocking down here and across there, we'll get a pair of 8s there. We also, no, that's it. Missing digits here are 7 and 8, and what else do we know? Oh yeah, 1's up there. Alright, 2's are there, and there, there. Huh. Excuse me, my mouse is just... Come on, mouse, come back to me, mouse. My batteries are down again. I must really get some new rechargeables. These seem to be not doing... Come on. It says connected, but it's not moving. Come on, move. The light keeps coming on and going off. My love-hate affair with the Apple mouse. Hold on a second. It's really time to get new rechargeables. I've been using these quite a long time, I guess. Right, okay, now I accidentally put a 2 there, which I didn't mean to do. I was about to put a 2 in those squares there. Right, okay. Okay, now 2's. Alright, 3's then. What do we know? Not a lot about 3's. Certainly not enough. We've got a pair of 3's down there. Okay, 4's. It's a pair of 2 and 4 there. How about that? Missing everything today. I'm really not playing very well today, I must admit. So we have 9 and 7. So 7 blocking down here. That's going to give a pair of 7's in those squares, which means that's going to be a 5 and that's going to be a 7. And the 5 then will be in that square there. And this will be a 2 and that's a 4. And 4 will be down here, and 4 will be there, and 2 will be in that square, and 2 will be there, and that we can delete. Okay, and the other missing number here, 9, will be in those squares like that. Really missing a lot today, I must admit. Not a very good Sudoku day for me, but anyway, never mind. What do we have? We've got 6's blocking across here and across here, so that will be a 6, that will be an 8, that will be a 3. And then that's got to be a 9, so we get 3 up there, so 7 in that square and 9 in that square. Back down here for the 7 and the 3. Right, one more digit missing in this column. What are you though? Are you a 4? I think you are. No, you're not. Got 4 already. 6 you are. No, 6 we've got already. By the way, let me just do this first. 6 goes there, 6, 1 there. And that's going to be a 1 in that square. What is missing in this column? Can't find it. 7. Okay, finally we get there. So 7 across there. There's our 7. That's a 7. That's an 8. 8 down here and across here and across there. So there's our 8. The last number in this row is a 3. 3 up there. There's a 3. This will be 9. 9 across there. There's a 9. I'm missing all pairs that make the stuff easy today. Never mind. It's only Sudoku, right? Nothing important in life. Just a way to spend a few minutes. Missing digit here is the 9. And to finish the game, 2 is going to do it. That's our expert level game from País from Thailand on Saturday the 29th of March. I'll see you on Sunday probably. Take care. Bye-bye.